Welcome back to the channel. My name is Patrick, and in today's video I'm going to give you an update on what I've been up to with this trading account challenge. So just to give you some information, so basically I've started this funded traded account challenge with the 5%ers, and my profit target is to hit 8% for stage 1 and then 5% for stage 2. Then I get a funded account, and from then on I need to hit 10% to progress with the funded account. I started this to show you guys how it is possible to be able to pass these stages with scalping, okay? But unfortunately I haven't been very active, and the reason is because I've had a lot of things going on in my personal life. Main thing being I'm in the process of selling a property actually, and it's taking a lot longer than I planned or expected, and I've just been spending a lot of time just chasing up solicitors, estate agents, and the buyer solicitors. So it's completely distracted me, and I didn't want to take the emotions that I've got from there and transfer it over to the charts, because there's a lot of emotions already when you're trading, so you don't need to apply additional pressure on yourself with additional emotions outside of trading. So I wasn't in the right mind space to trade, so I haven't been very active. That's one reason. The other reason is the market has just not been giving me the setups I like. So as you know, there's 3 setups I like. I'm going to show you them quickly. So here's one. So we have a imbalance here, so let's go to H1. That would be a better example here. So here's one imbalance here. Price pushes up. When it comes back to the zone where it first broke out from, being here, as you can see, I just marked it out, this high here where it broke out from, it taps into there, and I'm trying to catch the remaining pending orders that have not been filled there. So that's one move, okay? So that's one setup I like. The other setup is a flag and pole formation. We can see it on the high time frame as well. So a pole, a flag, a pole. So when price comes back into this zone where it pulled out from last, I expect it to be bought up and push out again to continue the trend. So as most of you know, as trading with the trend, right? So I know as a pole, a flag formation. This is visible on any time frame, okay? So that's the second. And the third one, which is what my preferred option is a reversal based on the intraday price action, okay? So instead of catching this pole and flag from here, I try to catch it from here, the origin of the move, because it gives me a better risk to reward, okay? I know where the start of the move is. I know where I need to place my stop loss. It needs to be underneath here, okay? Because if price comes back underneath here and breaks it, it potentially is going further down. Whereas if it's here, it could easily just tag into it, then still go up, okay? So that's typically how I trade. Those are my 3 setups. So my preferred one is what I've been looking for, and it just hasn't been available. This challenge, we've been in it for about 2 weeks, and I've seen my setup maybe clean setup once, okay? So here's a trend the previous day. I wanted this reversal of this trend to run this liquidity, and all it gave me is these equal lows, which I do not trust, so I did not take this trade. Here it is again. Hold on. Here it is again on Euro USD, trending up. So I'm looking for a reversal. It gave me here, was that quadruple highs, then reverse. I'm not trading that, because above here is liquidity. I didn't want that. So again, it's just not being clean. What I'm used to here just didn't give it at all. What I'm used to is this setup here, okay? So nice trend, goes up, fake sack is continuing there, comes back into that zone, pushes up and breaks that structure. I entered there and ride it down. That setup has only been available once in the last maybe 2 weeks, okay? So, and that setup actually came outside of my trading session. I would have started looking at the charts from here. Here's like 4 or 5 hours later. I'm not looking at the charts anymore. So I haven't had my setup on many occasions that's been clean. So I haven't taken the setup. And the question is why? The reason for all of this, if you look at the time of the year we are in November. We are coming to the close of the year, and I've traded. This is my second year of trading now, or approaching my second year, but this is my second year trading this period of time. Last year, it was exactly like this. It was just slow, it was choppy, there was no clean pushes or drives or fake outs or anything. It's just been slow and choppy, drawing people in, running the stop loss, giving these triple, quadruple highs, coming back down, running more stop losses, double lows here, goes up like it's coming, it's going to come down again, maybe run those stop losses. It's just been so messy, and I have not felt comfortable trading this. So here's the thing. I have a preferred way of trading, but I have three setups. I have looked at the charts and I've seen one setup that's been available daily and it's been consistent, and I could have traded it through this muck here, and even this, yeah. So that's the setup I traded this morning, and that's the trade I took this morning. I'm going to share that with you, and it was a flag and pole continuation. Okay, so it's the trading with the trend. So that's been available. I'm going to show you it, but remember, I do not like this. Okay, the reason I do not like it, because I feel a lot of the times it's just setting people up, drawing people in, then running them out. So I do not like it. So if you're going to trade this setup, you need to manage your risk accordingly. So what I'm doing essentially is adjusting to the current market. It's been slow and chopping. It's slow and choppy. It has not been giving me clean entries. So I'm going to take what's available, but I need to make adjustments, and my adjustments I've made is to reduce the size I use for my normal scalps and reduce the quantity or pips I'm asking for. Okay, so let me just mark this out. I do expect these equal lows to be run, by the way, but we'll see. And reduce the quantity of pips I am asking for. That's how I was able to catch this trade. Okay, so I'm going to show you the trade I took this morning, and I'm going to show you that a few examples of this so you can see that it could have worked yesterday as well. Okay, so we have a trend from the Asian session pushing down. Normally, I would be waiting for it to reverse to run the liquidity that has been created, but that has not been working. I analyzed this yesterday and I've decided to trade with the trend. So how do you trade with the trend on a naked chart? Okay, so flag and pole formation. So we have consolidation here, and we start from here and we pole down. It pushes back up here. Okay, so it pushes back up here and potentially breaks that structure. So from here, from this point here, when it pulls back into this demand zone that pushed it up, it should go from here and push it up further. It failed here. Okay, so that, when I saw this morning, is when I quite simply looked at it like, well, this is still going down. This is a flag and pole flag. This is a pole and flag formation, but it's continuing on the downtrend. Okay, just because of this little price action here. So what I've been focusing on is reading the price action on the given day and taking it from there. So it is a trade continuation. This is a failure to continue up, and if you zoom out again, you see why. This is equal lows. There are stop losses underneath here. This is why I could not take this trade yesterday. I just did not feel comfortable knowing there's liquidity underneath me. Okay, so based on this here, trending down, pushes up, it should push down from here, but it went further up, broke that structure. So from here, you look across to the left here, you think maybe it's continuing this trend, but because of these equal lows, I do not want to buy this. So I was not interested in buying this. So it pushed up here, it pulled down. So if it's continuing this trend, from this point here, it should push up and try to beat this high. But as you can see, it's actually respecting these highs, because this is a high and this is a lower high. So when it pushes down here, it takes its time to think about it, pushes up and breaks this low. So that confirms now that the momentum or the current price action is pushing down further. Okay, so when it pulled up here, this is when I was looking at it. I took the sell and to take it down here, and I was looking at trying to get 10 pips ideally, but I took it for less than that. Okay, so I'll explain that in a second. So I was looking at 10 pips, I think. Let me just hold on. Let me just get my trade history up. So my entry was there, I was looking for 10 pips, 62. That would have been roughly there. And I took it for 5 pips instead. Okay. Now I took it there instead. The reason I took it there is because, like I said, I don't like trading with the trend when we have previous session liquidity potentially up here. So what I was trying to do was just try to get in and out as quick as possible, which was 5 pips. The market's very slow and very choppy, so for it to get to this 10 pips would have taken considerably a long time. And because this is a demand, it can still reverse here. So I was looking at it as like maybe from here it's going to try and get down here. To get down here could take easily 3 more hours. So what would be good enough for me? And for me, a quick scalp, 5 pips was good enough. I was in this move maybe 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25, 30 minutes, okay? And I reduced my size and I took a quick win and I made $300, which is 0.5%, okay? 0.5% is what I considered a good amount of money to earn today. I am okay. In terms of a dollar amount, that's $300. If this was a raw account, I made $300 in 30 minutes, I'm okay. You know, if I do, if 300, let's talk about percentages. So for this account size, it's a 60K account size, and I'm trying to make roughly 1% per day. But taking into account what all I've said about the current market situation, I am happy to make 0.5% per day. And if you add that up within a week, 0.5, that's 2.5 in a week, and 2.5 in a month is 10%. Okay, 2.5, 5%, 2 weeks, 10% a month. So if I can make 10% a month, I'm on track to hitting the 10% profit target in the next stage, in the funded account stage, and so on. So that is the pace I'm moving at. And if you are trading this account with a high stakes challenge, your target is to make 0.5% a day to be considered a profitable day. There's a reason it's 0.5%. Okay, so that's what I'm focusing on now, just getting these small wins and slowly grinding up. Okay, so sitting on about $900, so that's about 1.5% on the account so far, and I'm going to continue slowly grinding up. The main reason for this is the current price action. Okay, I had to adjust to the market. Okay, so I'm doing trend continuations because they're very simple, very easy to read, and to reduce my risk I'm using less money, and also I am asking for less. I'm just trying to get a small win and move on. This period of time, people, is very difficult to trade. So if you're new to trading and you're new to this challenge even, and all you want to do is pass it as quick as possible, that is the wrong mentality at this time of the year. Focus on getting little wins, focus on risk management, learning how to manage your risk. Here I was asking for 5 pips and I was only risking, I was only risking 5.6 pips. Okay, so that was a 1-to-1 just there from this move here. Okay, so that's as simple as I want to keep this video. That's what I wanted to share with you. I really wanted to touch on this. If you have a broader look at the whole market, you see it's not just this pair, it's a few pairs. It's just slow these last few days anyway, slow and choppy. Okay, slow and choppy range, slow and choppy range. Let's get in there a little bit more. Look at this. This is disgusting. This, like, you think it's trader in the trend is gonna break out here. Look what it does. It's just slow and chopping. And I think this has been the worst. If you've been traded this, okay, so it's been trending up, but look how slow it's been going. It's just so slow. So you can see, like I said, trade continuations. It has been trending, and they've been trending slowly. So Asian session usually gets run by the London session, but it continued it up. So Asian session, London session usually gets run. So actually this may be a reversal. I'm gonna have a look at that. But anyway, so slow and choppy market, practice managing your risk. Okay, this is my advice. Okay, I normally don't give advice on this channel, but this is my advice. Practice managing your risk, and a good way to do that is to reduce the volume you are using, and be patient, I guess. So whatever your trading strategy is, refer to your trading plan and try to manage your risk. Okay, I'm going to sign out. Hopefully this has been useful for you. If it has, hit the like button. I'll keep giving you updates on this account as I progress, and I'll keep showing you examples, trade examples as I progress. Okay, this is Patrick signing out, and until next time, peace.